All right, what up? What up? What up? What's popping? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So today we're gonna get into some real good game, man, because I just did this this live stream, just really quickly. I wasn't even gonna do one today, but I was like, I've been getting a lot of emails, I've been seeing a lot of videos, people have been sending me a lot of stuff, and I'm just like, man, like this shit is getting out of hand. Listen, I got a lot of work to do, man. And what I mean when I say I got a lot of work to do, I mean that I have a lot of work to do teaching the game because it's getting bad out here. It's getting bad out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Lee Scott, RJ, French, King Leak, Unique 79, Ricky, Mark Intel, Antoine Jackson. If you see me looking up, that's because I got my thing on my big screen that I'm looking at so I can see all the comments and everything clearly. So I'm gonna be going back and forth from that to the camera and all that other stuff, just to let y'all know. You feel me? But we gonna get into it today. Solo TV 84 in the building. What's popping, bro? That's the homie right there. That's the homie right there. Solo TV 84 in the building. You feel me? What's going on? What's going on? So today we're going to be talking about, how looks, money, and status game is a sign of low self-esteem. You feel what I'm saying? It's a sign of low self-esteem. You feel me? But let's do this real quick so we could get some, before we get some more, let's get some more people up in here. And what I'm going to show you guys is, again, we got the Bad Boy membership contest popping off. So let's get to that real quick.
What's going on? It's your boy, Miles Cunningham. And what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy membership contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy membership contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly. And we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy membership contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy membership contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece, and a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Locario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Locario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.
All right, so make sure you guys get them likes up, hit the like button as soon as you get in. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that like button because the game is going to be heavy. You feel me? And listen, before we get into the game though, right, I need to make sure that you guys understand what's popping off, because you see this poster right here in the back of me? This is the Game Kings, people. Game Kings documentary is out now. If you do not have the documentary, go to badboymembership.com so you can join the Bad Boy membership so you can get a copy for free. Because if you're on the Bad Boy membership, you can watch it for free. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're not on the Bad Boy membership and you want to get the Game Kings, just go to mrlocario.com right now to get it. So what we're going to do before we get into the game, I'm going to show again the trailer for the documentary for those who haven't seen it. And make sure after you watch this stream, go to mrlocario.com or Bad Boy membership to get it.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than 2 genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry, because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, what up? What up? So we back. We are back up in here. So man, let's get into this game. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all for joining. Appreciate you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you that Game Kings is fire. If you are not on the Bad Boy membership or you did not get the Game Kings, you are slipping. I'm just letting you know right now. Listen, that shit is so fucking crazy. Anyway, let's get into this game, man. Looks money status is a sign of low self-esteem. And the phone lines are open, 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. Make sure you hit that donate button at the top and then call in. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the thing, man. This is the thing. And what happens is this, guys. You hear a lot of times guys talk about looks, money, and status. You know, oh, I got to be the best looking guy. I got to get money. I got to get status. And what I'm seeing nowadays is I'm seeing a lot of guys who are gravitating to advice, right? From guys who are using, their looks or their money or even their status, right? To get women. Now, there's actually nothing wrong with doing that because that's still game. You understand? Let's break this down for a second. This is why we call the documentary The Definition of Game, right? See, game is a strategy. So, like I said in the documentary, either you have weak game or you have strong game, right? But everybody has game. So what happens is all you got to notice or look at is my strategy working for me? Is it not working for me? Right? Now, what you have to understand is that even though you may end up getting a specific thing, right? You may want something that you're really not even getting. And it may look like you're getting it, but you're not. All right, let me break that down because I don't want to confuse you guys, right? So let's say a guy he likes a girl or whatever, right? But let's say the girl is fucking with him because he has money. Now, he might be able to, in some way, form, or fashion, be able to get the chick to have sex with him, and she's having sex with him because she's trying to get access to that money. But that guy may actually, for example, he may actually like her and want her to like him for him, right? So he's getting the girl to be near him and be around him and maybe suck his dick from time to time, but she doesn't really respect him and she doesn't really like him. So what happens is that he knows that if that money goes away, right, then what happens is that she's gonna go away. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, he's able to acquire the woman, right? But the thing is that he's not getting her in the way that he wants. You understand? So that's a whole nother aspect of the game. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. Is this Solo on the line real quick? Let me see if this is my dude Solo. Solo, this you? You.
Yo, bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on? What's going on, fam? What's good?
Hey, bro, my bad. I was actually just about to donate to you, but I'm still hitting the Cash App.
Oh, now it's all
You
good.
know
It's all
what?
good. What's going on with you?
This whole, I'm still going to donate. Don't worry about that. I got you, player. Here's the thing about the looks, money, and status, right?
Right.
When I hear guys like this, and I've had arguments with these, black pillars on my channel, and what it is, Lucario, is you can tell when a dude has been out in the field, when a dude has been approaching women, talking to women,
right,
compared to a dude that hasn't.
Right.
And that's why these black pillars, like I asked this cat, like he was 23 years old, and he's trying to tell me about women. But
right.
He's a virgin.
Right.
He's never had a girlfriend. and he's telling me all this theory shit. And I'm like, my nigga, bro, I've got a body count in the hundreds. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you trying to tell me about women. And that's the delusional thing. Now, Lucario, I'm going to keep it real with you. And you know me, bro. I'm a fat, chubby dude. Lucario, a few years ago, bro, I got into really good shape, right?
Right.
I was in the gym. I was doing really well. But here's the thing that happened, Lucario. Even though I was in great shape, I wasn't really getting women like that because mentally, I still thought I was fat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so then what happened was I went through like a process where, I had stuff happen in my life.
Right.
And now, Lucario, being the heaviest that I've ever been, I get more women than when I was in shape.
Right.
Because guess what? My confidence is higher.
Right.
And look how you've seen some of my ratchet receipts.
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah. Solo,
you know what it is. So
listen, Solo be sending me receipts in the DM for those. So for those that, if y'all think Solo's bullshitting, he's not. That's all I need to say. Solo TV is official. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, what y'all don't understand is a lot of the dudes who's really real about it. You understand? We show each other receipts on the down low. You understand what I'm saying? Because we can't, be putting shit out on YouTube like crazy like that. Because you know what it is. But Solo, he gets it in. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right. And Lucario, all I want to say is this. Here's the thing. What it comes down to is, do those things matter? Yes, of course they matter. But if you don't have the confidence to begin with, a woman can. If she sees a sucker, you're going to get licked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, you can have the looks. But guess what, Lucario, and I'm pretty sure you know guys like that, too. I know one guy, he's a good-looking guy. Girls approach him. He fucks a lot of girls. But once he fucks those girls, they realize he's got, like, he had, like, depression issues. And girls don't want to deal with that shit, even if the guy's a pretty boy.
Right.
So here's what would happen. He could fuck a chick, but he could never keep them. You feel me?
Right.
And so the reality is you still have to have confidence. You still have to have game. I call it the X factor, right? Because now it's looks, money, and status. So then I add in what I call the X factor. And the X factor to me is game. It can be personality. It looks, money, and status alone cannot just get you women. I mean, if you want a gold digger, yeah, money. See, the thing is, Lucario, money is overrated in the game. Let me tell you why. When I was the brokest, Lucario, that's actually when I got the most women. I had somebody say that I got more women because I got money now. No, Lucario, when I was 2010, I was unemployed, sitting on my bed on POF all day long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had like a rotation of 4 different women.
Right.
You know why? Because I had the time.
Exactly.
You know
That's what people don't get.
So when you have the time,
No, I was gonna say that's what people don't get. A lot of times when dudes is broke and you got a lot of time on your hands, that's when you got more time to fuck with women. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Facts. And all I gotta say is this, Lucario. And I'm not saying that being in shape doesn't matter. It does.
Right.
But what I'm saying is the reason why a lot of guys are failing with women. I've got videos of me, Lucario, where I'm in the daishiki approaching women in the street, like on some clown shit, pranking, right?
Right.
Now, you got to ask yourself, either a nigga is crazy, excuse my language, going in the daishiki in the streets doing that, or he's got the confidence to do it.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And the reality is, most guys, Lucario, and the daishiki thing, I don't know if you even saw the video, but that happened because my audience kept whining about it. So I said, look, if somebody donates $100, I will wear a wig and daishiki and go in the streets of Minneapolis and act a fool.
Right.
And they did it. And I can't back out. So for me personally, Lucario, the way I look at it is a lot of guys that talk about this looks, money, and status, they don't have the worldly experience to talk about it. So they're not even qualified to be in this conversation.
Right. Nah, that's facts. That's facts, bro. That's real talk. And see, the thing that people got to understand, and this is why I say that the whole looks, money, status game is a sign of low self-esteem, is because when you're striving for those things, what you're saying is that who you are isn't enough. You understand what I'm saying? So what you're saying is I got to look better than I look. You understand that than I naturally look, meaning that the way my face isn't good enough. So I got to go get plastic surgery. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I've been hearing a lot of these dudes be talking about, right? They'll say, well, I'm not enough, so I have to have money for a woman to like me because she could never like me for me. I got to have money, or I have to be at a certain status in order for a woman to like me because I can't just be who I am. I have to have a certain status. So whenever dudes is constantly, going back to that or thinking that's the end all be all, that's a sign of low self-esteem because they're not actually valuing themselves. They're trying to find everything outside of their situation in order to feel better about themselves, in order to feel like they're attractive. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing with myself and guys like you, Solo, is that we've been out here dealing with women in real life, and we actually have confidence, period, whether we got money or not, whether we got the looks or not, whether we got the status or not. You understand what I'm saying? So we already have that confidence to go out there and do what we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Regardless. Now, again, like I said, I agree with you.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. They think that when I come on YouTube, I act goofy. That's how I be acting with women, right? No, Solo TV 84, it's a character, my nigga. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I'm entertaining motherfuckers. Now, in front of a woman, I'm an assassin. I'm there for a mission, and my mission is to accomplish it, whether it's to get in her box or to help her, have her give me some money so I can pay my phone bill, whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But another thing, Lucario, and this is something that you got to speak on. One thing about these, like, looks, money, and status guys, these black pillars, incels, whatever, is these are people, Lucario, that if you saw in real life and hung out with them, you can tell by their vibe something is off.
Right. Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, and women can pick up on that vibe. They have like this, it could be low self-esteem or needy vibe, but it's kind of like a dark energy type of vibe where these are not people, Lucario. If you were to meet them in person, you'd be like, yo, this dude, Johnny, the incel, is cool. Let me have a drink. No, these are people that you see in person and you look like, yo, this dude is about to shoot up something. Let me go across the street. You're
like, I don't even want to hang out with this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's right. So it's like, I know chicks don't want to hang out with this dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't understand, but the vibe is exuded by your confidence. And a lot of these dudes don't have that vibe, Lucario.
Right.
And this is why when you meet somebody, you're able to tell if they real or fake. Like, I've never met you, but I can tell you real. Right. I met Myron. He's real. Like, certain people, and Fresh, all of these cats is real. Like, certain people, you can just pick up on their vibe and you're like, whatever. And I remember when I went to Miami, real talk, I was there with another big YouTuber. His name was Goofy Tubes.
Right.
And we were just talking shit. And so, like, Goofy Tubes is like, yo, since you talk all this shit, so I approach these two girls right there.
Right.
And I'm like, bruh, like, what is this? Are we going to pick up artist thing? So, then he looked at me kind of disappointed. I was like, fuck it. So I approached these two chicks, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I got their contacts. Come to find out, Lucario, one of the chicks' numbers that I got and the other one on Instagram, they were model chicks. Right. You know what I'm saying? But in Miami, these chicks, as you know, they just look like regular chicks because it's so pretty out there.
Right.
And then here's the crazy part. So I'm spitting my game, and then Goofy Tubes dude comes in there on some Drake shit. And you know what he says, Lucario?
Right.
Oh, I know y'all been talking to him. I don't know what he says, but I'm the lamest one out the group.
Oh,
and I'm looking at him like, nigga. And after we were done, I was like, don't ever say that shit again when we in the set, bro.
Right.
Never in your life. Ever. But anyway, Lucario, I'm going to let you do your show. But yeah, Lucario, you got to also speak on the vibe, bro, because a lot of these dudes out here is goofy, man. Like I said, that light-skinned dude, I don't know. They doing that Drake game, talking about, yeah, I'm the lamest guy out the group. Man, you got to school them on that. Anyway, I'm out, bro.
Nah, man, appreciate you, man. That's what's up, bro. That's my dude, Solo TV 84 in the building. You feel me? So let me address this Norman Hemphill real quick. He said it's just hard to deal with women nowadays because of their attitudes, especially if you're going after 9s or 10s. See, again, guys, this is what I'm talking about with the low self-esteem shit, man. Listen, 9s and 10s and all that other bullshit, it's all in your mind. You understand what I'm saying? What you think is a 9 or 10, I might think is a 4 and a 5. And what I think is a 9 and 10, you might think is a 4 and 5. I'm up here hitting my fucking microphone. You understand? So the thing is that understand that's all in your head. And that, again, that's low self-esteem. That's you already defeating yourself before you actually do anything. You see what I'm saying? You're already saying, listen, man, you know, she's hot, so she's going to be difficult. She's going to have an attitude. You understand? You're going to run into women who have attitudes regardless. It just is what it is, right? You just move on to the next chick, right? But what happens is that in your mind, if you think that all of the hot women have attitudes, then it's going to stop you from approaching. Or if you do approach, then you're going to be very hesitant to do it in the first place. Or you're going to be nervous because you think she has an attitude. You understand? You got to get out that mindset. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is exactly true, Savage. 9s and 10s are the same as 5 and 6s. It's all the same shit. You understand? And so the thing that guys got to think about with this whole looks, money, status type of energy and type of game is that you have a lot of guys out there, and this is what I've been seeing. You have guys out there who have YouTube channels, and I'm not going to say no names because I don't give a fuck about, like the person. And I say that respectfully. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm just talking about the ideas of the game. Because a lot of people begin in their egos and they're like, oh, you're talking about this person. No, I'm talking about the idea. You understand? I'm talking about the concept. I'm talking about the situation. So you have guys out there who, let's say, for example, they're fit. They go to the gym. They got the 6-pack. They got the muscles and all that. They looking all good in the body and the face and all that. And then they say, guys, you know what? The way you got to get girls is you got to work out and you got to have a lot of muscles. And if you don't have a lot of muscles, girls aren't going to want to fuck with you. You understand? Or they'll say, if you do have a lot of muscles and shit, right? It's going to be easier for girls to fuck with you. Now, this is what the real deal is. If you have muscles and you look good, you'll get more women checking you out. You'll get more women looking your way because you look physically appealing. But that doesn't mean they're going to have sex with you. Do you understand? This is what I want you guys to understand. Just because the woman thinks you're physically attractive does not equate to sex. See, what happens is a lot of y'all guys, y'all see attention women give guys and think that equates to sex, right? So you'll have a guy who'll do a video like, hey, look at all these Tinder matches I'm getting. You understand? Because look at I'm so sexy in my pictures. Look at all these matches I'm getting, right? That don't mean shit because you can get all those matches and still you won't fuck those girls. Right? And so what happens is a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll say, damn, I got to try to look like that guy so I can get more women. No, you know what's going to happen? If you look like that guy, you'll get more matches. You understand what I'm saying? That don't mean you're going to be fucking. You'll just get more matches. You understand? If you have money, right? What you're going to do is you're going to attract women where money is that important to them. Understand this. Let me tell you guys something interesting that you really got to ponder on. Why do you think it's so hard, or I should say not hard, but let's say, why do you think it's so difficult for a lot of guys to attract women nowadays, right? Why do you think it's so difficult? Oh shit, my nigga Miles Cunningham is in the building. What's poppin'?
Yeah. What up?
So I was saying to the guys, why do y'all think it's so difficult for a lot of guys to attract women? And they're like, I got so much money. How come I can't get these girls, right? One of the issues is this.
Shout out to DJ Academics, but go ahead.
Exactly. Facts. One of the issues is this. Women already have their own money. Since women already have their own money, they can now say, let me go and deal with the guys I want to fuck Do you understand? See, back in the day, the woman was like, well, I gotta fuck this guy because he has money and I need to survive. I need him for protection and provisions and all this other shit. So I gotta fuck this guy. I ain't got no choice. Now the woman is like, wait a second, I'm making 70, 80, 100,000 a year. Why I gotta go fuck with that guy because he got money? I got my own money. How about I fuck the guy I'm sexually attracted to?
And I got simp niggas in the friend zone.
Exactly. I got all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So why do I need to go and fuck the guy with the money? Right? Now, another thing is with status. Like I've actually heard dudes say, yo, if you want to get girls, you got to get status. So what you should do is you should like start a YouTube channel and get on Instagram and get a lot of followers so you can get clout so women will like you. And I'm just like, nigga, if you don't get your low self-esteem ass out of here with that bullshit, you understand what I'm saying? Listen, if you think you need to start a fucking YouTube channel and you gotta be big on Instagram, you understand what I'm saying? In order for chicks to want to fuck you, come on, bruh. So what happens if your Instagram account gets shut down, or you just don't got access to Instagram, or you just don't like doing Instagram? You can't get girls now? What if you have no passion for YouTube? You can't get girls now? You understand? See, think about all of the things that you think you need to do in order to get women. You understand? That's coming from low self-esteem because you're saying, I am not enough, so I need everything else for me to be enough for women.
Right.
You understand? Do women need to have a YouTube channel for you to want to fuck them? Do women need to have money and all that other shit for you to want to fuck them? Matter of fact, do women even need to look that good for you to want to fuck them? No. So what the fuck? You need to be the best looking motherfucker to get some pussy. You see what I'm saying?
Those are just great questions.
You know what I mean? Like, right? Like, think about that shit. Ain't no nigga ever been with a chick who he thought was like a 6 and was like, you know what? I was gonna fuck you, but no, I'm not, because you're not a dime. You're not like, you don't have like the best looks ever, so I'm not. Ain't no nigga ever said a chick wasn't about to suck a nigga's dick and he was like, you know what? You ain't a dime. I can't do it. Ain't like, come on, bruh. This is what I'm saying. But Miles, what's your thoughts on all this shit, man?
I've been saying this shit forever though. You really like? I mean, shout out to Solo. I was listening on the way. Shout out to Solo for calling in and dropping some extra facts about the vibe and all that type of stuff. I mean, it's the same shit I be saying when because we did that show the other day talking about like the whole high value stuff.
Right.
And I mean, and it's not, to me, it's not that much different. It's just another thing for niggas to flock to mentally,
right?
So they can run away from having game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just another life preserver for them to fucking, here's what it is. All these motherfuckers is hanging out at the water cooler.
Right.
And gossiping and talking.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And none of them want to get to work.
Right. Exactly. Right. Facts.
We bosses. We the fucking bosses in the office. Like Ricardio's office is in that corner, and my office is in that corner.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And we got a couple of vice presidents and CFOs and CEOs like Steve the Dean and a couple of other cats in the game who keep the shit real. You feel me?
Right.
And we come out to the floor where all the cubicles are, and we say, listen, get to work.
Facts.
If you don't get to work, we can't pay you.
Exactly.
If you don't produce, we can't pay you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't play on your strengths and use your strengths, meaning when I say that, what I mean is, like, for example, I hired this guy in cubicle 1 because he's good at math. I hired this guy in cubicle 2 because he's good. He has good social skills. I hired all them niggas over there in group 3 because they're great at marketing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But none of these niggas really want to work. All of them want to hang out at the fucking water cooler and just talk shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. If you don't work, if you don't produce, if you don't use the strengths that I gave you in order to produce and produce services, goods, and all that shit. Meaning, if you don't realize the power of your own personality and your uniqueness, right? And develop that to an extent where when you open your mouth to a chick, she can understand that she's not dealing with the average guy. She's actually dealing with an individual, right?
Right.
If you don't do those things, all you doing is just wasting time at the water cooler. And that's all these niggas is doing all over YouTube. They're wasting time at the water cooler.
Facts.
Blaming everything on women, blaming everything on the fact that, you know, they don't got looks, money, and status, blaming everything on the fact that they're not high value, blaming everything on the fact that, I didn't get enough choosing signals last night. Or last weekend. How many fucking things are you going to come up with to blame it on? How many things?
Right.
And niggas is still here giving you game. Like straight up, we did a whole documentary on the shit.
Right. Exactly.
We did a whole fucking documentary on it. We have niggas from all different age groups and regions. Like we got niggas from the East Coast, from the West Coast, and the Midwest in the fucking documentary.
Right.
What?
From all different walks of life. All different
walks of life.
Right.
Street niggas, pimp niggas, military niggas.
Young
niggas from New York. Right? Jamaican niggas, whatever. And everybody's telling you, yo, it's about game, bro. It's about understanding your qualities as a man and bringing it out, developing it and putting it out there.
Right.
Y'all niggas is stuck on all of this dumb shit. And the reason why is because it's easier to chill at the water cooler instead of doing work. It's easier to fucking gossip by the water cooler.
Right.
Easier to act like you doing work. That's all these niggas is doing, bro. All of them is acting like they doing work. Acting like, oh well, if I do this, you know, if I work out, if I gym max and I looks max.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Nigga.
That's what I'm saying. They crazy. And you know what it is? This is the thing. What you guys got to understand is all that, like, you come before all that looks, money, status shit. Because Zach the Freak said in the chat, he said, but getting money, status, and maintaining looks is hard work. Right? Now, understand this. Having the looks, money, and status is icing on the cake. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you eat a cake, right? You're eating the cake and there's icing on it. You don't just go and get a bunch of icing and put it in your mouth and eat it. You understand what I'm saying? It's the icing. It's the thing on top of what is the foundation. The foundation is the cake. You are the cake. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that all those things should be behind you, not in front of you. See, a lot of guys put all that shit in front of them.
Right.
Looks, money, and status should be behind you. What does that mean? That means that a woman, when she's dealing with you, right? She wants to say, damn, you know what? Miles Cunningham I just love being around Miles Cunningham. Miles Cunningham is so fucking awesome. And on top of that, he looked good. Miles Cunningham is so fucking awesome. And on top of that, he got money. Miles Cunningham is so fucking awesome. And on top of that, he got status. You see what I'm saying? Now, if it's the opposite, if a woman is saying, Miles Cunningham is whack, you understand what I'm saying? He don't even look good, but I'm just chilling with him because he got money, but he's whack. I'm just chilling with him because he got status, but he's whack. You know what's going to happen? When another dude comes along,
they got more.
I got more money than him, that got more status than him, she's gone. Or when another dude come along that got more game than him, another dude who she respects, she's gone.
Hey, you want to know something? These motherfuckers, whether they realize it or not, they actually created hypergamy.
Right, exactly, right.
These bitch ass niggas actually created hypergamy.
Facts. Facts.
Look at what you just said. If it's all about looks, money, and status, once you find a nigga with more, she's gone.
Right.
Because none of y'all is worried about actually building up who you are. Because here's the thing. You niggas talk about having a six-pack. I told y'all this years ago. When a chick looks at your physique and is admiring your physique, if you in sports, there's something called the eye test, meaning that looking at an athlete's athleticism,
Right.
it's like, I can see that he has athleticism. I can see that he knows how to play the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
where's his IQ though? Does he know how to make that extra pass? Does he know how to find the open man? Does he know how to fucking, run the floor? You understand what I'm saying? Does he know how to coordinate the offense and the defense and do help? There's a lot more to it. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, on the eye test, when a woman is looking at a man and he has a six pack and he has big muscles, she admires it initially because it's physically in front of her.
Right.
But the part that actually attracts her to that man is what got him the fucking six pack. And what gets you the six pack? Hard work and consistency.
Right.
And those things come from inside.
Exactly.
Those things come from inside. Do you understand? Let me tell you something. That's why, let me tell you, for a real nigga, that's why the chick down the street with a fat ass, even though she might be just a little bit chubby, the chick down the street that got a fatty is more attractive than a Nicki Minaj. Why? Because Nicki Minaj is 60% plastic.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? And looks, money, and status is plastic.
Exactly. It's some fake shit. It's like
you said, it's icing. It's the packaging.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas is all of y'all is worried about packaging. Y'all don't know nothing about what's inside the box. That's all y'all niggas is worried about. Packaging. How something looks.
Mm-hmm.
How something looks. That's what I'm saying. The chick down the street with the fatty, the cute girl next door bitch with the fatty, if her mind is right, I would wipe her up much quicker than a Nicki Minaj.
Right.
With Nicki Minaj, I don't even know if she could breastfeed my kids. With all the fucking plastic shot inside of her, bro.
Right. Right.
And I'm the type of nigga I need for my woman to breastfeed my fucking kids.
Mm-hmm.
I need for my woman to be natural enough that she can actually nurture my children. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't need no, if I'm trying to have a family with a woman, I don't need no bitch with fake ass titties, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all niggas is like, well, I don't care. I don't care. Nicki Minaj is hot, bro. Okay, try to have some kids with the bitch then. Try to, you understand what I'm saying? Try to do something real. I mean, and it just so happens that she's pregnant right now as I'm speaking. but I'm just trying to say that there's a difference between real shit and like cosmetic packaging.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's saying don't work out. Nobody's saying don't get money. Nobody's saying don't elevate your status. But the point of the matter is, if you're a looks, money, and status person, at the end of the day, let that be actually who you are. Because let me tell you something about a nigga who's really, really, really about looks, money, and status. It don't stop when he get bitches.
Right. Exactly.
You understand me? If you really about looks, money, and status, you are really about look to the point where no matter how many bitches you got, no matter how fine they are, your focus is still elevating your looks, money, and status.
Exactly.
That's literally the person that, like a nigga like Warren Buffett. Look at Warren Buffett is old as dirt.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably gonna die within the next decade, and that nigga is still investing billions of dollars in the stock market.
Right.
Why? Because that's who he is. It's just his hustle.
Right.
Y'all niggas is looking at it like, oh, I'm gonna make a couple of investments and get rich, and then when I get bitches, I'm gonna relax.
Right. Exactly.
Because the only reason why I did all that looks, money, status shit was to get bitches. But now that I got bitches, I'ma chill. Well, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Them bitches is gonna look at your lazy ass and realize, oh, he wasn't really about that life. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then leave you. And then you're gonna be sitting there, I murdered me. I can't believe she left me. Why? Because you wasn't really about that life. As soon as you got the bitch, you stop working hard for the money. You stop elevating your status, and you stop going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You stop all of that because you wasn't really about that in the beginning.
Facts.
What we're trying to do is get you to be about it. Like really be the fuck about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you really owe some looks, money, that's the thing. Because the thing is, when you make it about looks, money, and status, you expose your weakness. But if you say to yourself, you know what, I'm gonna build up my discipline, I'm gonna build up my fucking, my ability to stay consistent, and I'm gonna build up my ability to improve myself so I can improve my status in my community.
Right.
If those are if that's why you're fucking with looks, money, and status, then that's different. But y'all niggas is I just want looks, money, and status and clout, and then as soon as you get that thing that you want, which is pussy, then you're done. You're done chasing looks, money, status, and clout. Nigga, even if you get the bitches, you still have to continue. You still have to keep going.
Right.
You understand? That's what makes a nigga like Warren Buffett so powerful, because he didn't stop after he made his first million.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't stop after he made his first billion. You understand? That's exactly who he is. And the point is, when a chick, like I was saying, when a chick sees your six pack, when a chick sees your money, when a chick sees you driving around in an expensive car, hanging out in expensive places and wearing expensive clothes, she wants to know that that's what you're about on a continual basis.
Right.
You understand? Because she doesn't want to get with you, and then as soon as she gets with you, it's like, well, I was just doing all that shit to get you, girl, and now that I got you, I'm gonna just sit on my ass and chill.
Right.
She's looking at you like, nigga, please. And then all she'll do after that is use you up for all your fucking resources and then leave you.
Right.
And then you sitting there crying. You sitting there fucking crying like a little bitch.
That's facts. Well, let's get to some of these calls real quick. Let's go to 404 and 412. 404, what's popping? Who's this?
What's going on? Shoot, I donated.
That's what's up.
In the cash app.
Appreciate your donation, my brother.
Right,
what's going on with you? What's good? What's good?
All right, man. I don't know if it's me, but do you get women who are like disrespectful to you? I got a like a story to tell. Really, it's not gonna take too long. But do you think there's a lot of women, or most women out here, like really disrespectful to men, and especially like when it comes to your color, when it comes to black men?
No. That's the bitches you fucking with. And if all the bitches you fuck with are disrespectful, then no disrespect, but there's something going on with you, my brother.
Right. That's basically what it is.
No.
Go ahead with your story though.
I'm not saying I'm not saying the women that I'm fucking with. I'm saying just when you're out living life. Okay. But I'm gonna tell the story. All right. So I was getting my hair braided the other day, and I never go to the stylist. This stylist was I was getting my hair braided, and then she was just talking all crazy to me as soon as I pretty much got in her chair, really. And I was just really looking at her. I wasn't saying that, so I just let her keep on. Like, she was just talking so much shit until like I got in there. I really actually got in her chair, and then like my hair was like still a mess. It wasn't braided yet, and then she just said something else, and it just finally like pissed me the fuck off. And I just got off the chair and said, "No, what? I'm good," and I walked the fuck out the place.
Wait, so what did she say?
Why?
Hold on. What did she say to you?
She was like, I said, I don't want. She was like, she was trying to part my hair, or whatever, and I was trying to say, nah, I don't like it that way. And she was like, well, no, that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. And I was like, I was like, okay. And that's when I got up. Like she was like being irritable, and she wasn't trying to listen to anything I was saying. So, I pretty much got up off the chair and I walked out. You know, she was real like ratchet and, you know, ghetto like and stuff like that. But
okay, all right. Well, that's one bitch. That's one bitch.
And also that's a different context. So I'm talking about like, I thought you were talking about like when you're trying to get at a chick. That's just like a chick in a work environment being an asshole. You understand what I'm saying? That's a different story. I'm thinking you talking about like you fucking with chicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like actually dealing with them on a sexual dating tip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's not well. See, for me, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell. Miles said that's the chick that you're dealing with. I don't deal with those chicks. That's what I'm saying. It's just like when you're approaching chicks and you're talking to chicks, it just seems like they already come with a certain type of energy from the other guys that they've been dealing with. So they already say certain things to you that's just like, that's just out the way, if you understand what I'm saying.
Wait. Are you talking about chicks that you hollering at, or are you talking about chicks in general? Because you just told us a story about a chick at a hair braiding place.
Right.
So which is it, bro? Which is it?
Like Bonds N said, that sounds like bad customer service. That's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's both. It's both, because it was from a black chick. It was from a black girl.
Where do you live? Where do you live, bro? Where do you live?
Wait, I couldn't hear you.
Where do you live?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay. All right. Okay. There are a lot of chicks with attitudes in Atlanta, but it's up to you. It's up to you to start changing your environment if that's the case, then, bro. If so many chicks that you see, meet, and encounter are disrespectful and all of that shit, then that's an issue for you. Either you learn how to deal with them as far as, stepping up your social game or something like that, or you have to change your environment.
All right. I understand what you're saying. All right.
And let me ask you this real quick. I want to ask you this real quick. So what specifically, though, is happening when you're talking to chicks you're trying to get at, though? Like, forget the chick in the fucking hair braiding store. What's up with these chicks you're trying to get at and holler at?
It seems like if they don't believe that you have, okay, well, that's just my thoughts. I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is what they say. What they say, they come at you with anything. It's always something about money. It's always something about like around the idea of money, like what you got or what you gonna provide and stuff like that. And it's just like, and I'm just really looking like I really look at them like they disgusting. Really, like I just be like, okay, and I walk away. I get away from those girls. But it's just,
yo, hold up. Where are you approaching these females exactly? Like what type of places are you approaching these females?
I'm approaching them at the grocery stores, at lounges, at clubs, just anywhere I go.
Right. And what's your approach like? How do you actually approach them?
Well, I mean, I don't. Well, okay. This is my approach. I introduce myself. I say my name and everything. I figure out their name. With this COVID stuff going on, usually like I try to touch them or try to get. It doesn't have to be a sexual touch, but just touch, because I want to figure out if the girl's feeling me or not. Wait a second.
Hold on, real quick. Didn't you call in the other day talking about you go to a lot of strip clubs and all that shit?
Yeah, I go to strip clubs sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. And you, because I remember you saying you was like, you feel disgusted because you see the chicks they be doing all this slutty shit, and then you got to pay them to do stuff and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right. So this is what the issue is, because you just said just now that the issue is, these girls always trying to talk to you about money and trying to get money out of you, correct?
Yes.
Right.
That's not only just the strip club.
No,
everywhere.
Right, but see that's the point, though. This is the point. The point is that you are interacting with women as a trick. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that when you interact with women even outside the strip club, you understand what I'm saying? That's the energy you put out. So that's why they're gonna ask you for money. Do you understand what I'm saying? See. Think about it this way. You know when kids are in like junior high school or high school and they get bullied, you understand what I'm saying? Why do you think a bully, bullies a kid? Why do you think that the bully is like picking on the kid? Why do you think he does that?
Because the kid allowed them to do that. I mean,
right, and
I never got bullied in school.
No. But this is what I'm saying. You're right. They allow the bully to do the kid, is showing behavior that says you can pick on me. I won't do anything to you. I won't punch you. I won't do nothing. I'll just be scared. You could take my lunch money. So the bully is like, fuck it. I'm going to just take advantage of this motherfucker. It's the same thing that's happening with you. You deal with women where you're putting out that energy that, yo, I'm the type of guy you could get money out of. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the type of guy that, you know, it's easy to treat me this way. You understand? Because like when you deal with girls, right? Do you be going on like multiple dates with chicks and all that?
No, well, since I've been listening to y'all, I don't do that anymore. I've been listening to y'all for a couple of months now. Maybe about a year. I say about a year.
Okay, but before that, you was doing a whole bunch of.
But
before that, you was doing a whole bunch of dates and all that other crazy stuff, right?
It was sometimes it wouldn't even go to that because the interest wasn't there. So it wouldn't be a second or third date. But yeah, I would say the times, yeah.
Okay, and would you be in situations? Have you ever been in situations where you gave chicks that you was dealing with money?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. Yes.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that that's part of the issue. See, and this is what I want you to understand. It's not that women are like that. It's women are going to be like that to any guy that allows them to be like that to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're being okay with that. You understand? So you have to flip and switch your whole approach and switch your whole mindset. And then that's when women are going to stop asking you for money. That's when women are going to stop coming at you like a dude who's a trick. You understand? Women know the type of guys they could do that with. You understand what I'm saying? And it's all in your behavior. So for example, let me ask you this. Have you ever talked to a girl and you said, hey, meet me somewhere? And then she said to you something like, oh, can we meet somewhere else? And then you decided to meet her at the other place? Like she tried to switch up plans, or she didn't listen to what you were saying and you still went along with her? Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, because you did that, she now knows that you're the type of guy that she can get money out of. She knows you're the type of guy that she could string along. She knows you're the type of guy that she can play around with. You see, just off of that one thing. Because if I say to a girl, listen, if I say to a girl, hey, meet me at the Main Street bar at 7:00 on Friday, and she says, oh, you know what? I don't really like that bar. Can we go to the Central Street bar on Tuesday? And I'm like, okay, that sounds good. We could do that, right? Soon as I do that, it's a fucking wrap. Now she knows that I'm the type of guy who she can run, she can lead, she can fucking manipulate. She knows all of that just off that one interaction. Just off that one interaction. So now what happens is all of her energy coming towards me is going to be her doing it like that. You understand what I'm saying? Where she's going to be trying to get money out of me, play me, disrespect me, whatever it is, because she knows that I easily was able to follow her lead that quickly. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, what you're doing. So what happens is that you're continuously getting women who are treating you this way because you're making it okay for them to treat you that way based off of your behavior. This is why game is important. This is why I'm saying, for example, if that ever happens again, or a situation like that happens again, a woman says, hey, listen, you know, you tell a girl, hey, meet me at the Main Street bar at 7. She's like, oh, can we go to this other? No, listen, this is the bar I want to go to. You know, here's my number. Text me by this time if you're trying to come through. If not, then good luck. That's it. It's either my way or the highway. Now, once she sees that, she's like, oh shit, this guy is really about his shit. And if I actually want to see him, I got to comply with what the fuck he's saying. And so I realized based off of his behavior that he's the type of guy I can't get money out of. He's the type of guy that I can't take advantage of. He's the type of guy that I can't fool. So therefore, I'm not going to come at him that way. You understand what I'm saying? Every time a woman comes at you is a reflection of how you're dealing with her. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about women are like this. Women are only like that because you've allowed them to be like that, either directly or indirectly. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. You feel me?
We need to clip that whole section right there.
Yeah,
you get it, caller?
I understand. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So I want to say this. So if if that's happening, if she's coming at you that way, and you, let's just say you went for it, does she forever look at you like that? Then is that the case? Then
yes, that's what it is. That's what it. Think about it this way.
Even if you change.
Nigga, you hold on, Lucario. You know street shit, right? If a nigga snitch, do you ever trust that nigga again?
No.
Okay then, nigga. Bro, don't be acting like you could don't be trying to reinvent the wheel, bro. Don't be trying to overthink or rethink this shit. It ain't nothing complicated about it, bro. It ain't nothing complicated about it. The bottom line is there's something that you need to improve or change or develop about your personality. Okay? That's the truth. And we're not saying this to insult you or to make you feel bad or nothing like that. But if you continue to meet chicks that treat you a certain way, it has something to do with you, bro. Period.
Right. That's what we're saying. That's what we're trying to get. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Because think about it this way. I'll use the bully example again. If a kid comes into to fucking school, a new school, and he gets bullied, the first few months or whatever, right? He can't now come back to the bully and be on some bro, but on some rah-rah shit. Like, he can't go up to the bully and be like, I'll fuck you up. The bully gonna sit there and laugh in his face because he's like, I've been smacking you in the face all fucking, year. What are you talking about? You understand? I don't believe you.
But that's what I'm saying. What if the person that's getting bullied can really just beat that motherfucker ass? Like,
but this is what you're not understanding. What you're not understanding is this. The perception is already that you can't, because if you could have, you would have already. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why, why you think I don't take any of these goofy niggas on YouTube talking shit about me seriously? You understand? I've seen videos, people send me videos like, when I see Mr. Lucario, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, bro, I'm live streaming every week. Niggas could have been called in. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't take them seriously, because if they was serious, they would have done it already. You understand what I'm saying? They would have called in and talked to me and talk to me face to face or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same concept. If the bully has been bullying the person for that long, and then all of a sudden the kid that's being bullied want to poke his chest out, right? It don't even matter if that kid actually whooped the bully's ass. It don't even matter. The point is that the bully doesn't respect that kid because he's been bullying him for so long. You see what I'm saying? So the woman is not going to respect you because she's had you in that position for so long. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we're trying to explain to you. See, and I talked about this on my seminar, The Truth About the Game. What happens is this: you can go from being like a sexual alpha type of dude to being like a fucking one woman man who's all romantic and shit, and you just with that girl and you're on some kind of like halfway beta shit. You could go from that to that, but you can't go from a beta male simp trick nigga to now being a player. It's in that woman's eyes. It's not going to happen. So what I mean is, let's say you've been dealing with a girl and you've been paying her rent and you've been giving her money and shit, right? For a while. You can't now say, well, bitch, fuck you. I'm not, respect me as a man. I'm not going to give you no more money and I want you to suck my dick just because I'm saying so. She's going to look at you and laugh because she's like, wait a second, but you've been fucking paying for me for 3-4 months already. How the fuck I'm gonna look at you like you some fucking Mac or something, like you got game? You understand what I'm saying? Because everything you've done. Oh shit, did my shit cut off? Oh damn.
Yeah, it kind of went out for a second. I didn't really hear.
Okay, can y'all still hear me? I can still hear me, right?
We still hear you.
Okay, cool. I'll see that cut off for a second.
I hear you now.
All right, yeah, but yeah, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, I understand. All right, appreciate y'all.
All right, man.
All right.
I appreciate the call, my brother. Let's get a few more of these calls real quick. Hold on.
Yo, do you have another?
Why is my shit bugging the fuck out?
Do you have another window open, like doing shit online or like on the YouTube? Close your other windows, bro. Close everything up.
Yeah, everything. I gotta probably take this shit off the fucking let me take it off the big joint. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me take off the big joint. Where's my shit at? But y'all can still hear me though, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Yeah, it's probably the fucking. Damn, I hate when this shit happens because it's like it's saying the fucking shit is using too much power. Because I got my shit connected to my TV and all that shit.
Oh,
that's probably what it is, doing that bullshit. But anyway, let's get to another call. Let's get a 412 real quick. 412, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, what's going on, LaCar Miles? This is Apollo AT from the chat. You know, definitely already donated.
What's going on, fam? What's good with you, man?
What up, bro?
All right, chilling, man. So I just had a question for y'all. I got to believe y'all experienced a situation where, you know, you meet a girl, you know, online or wherever, and it was like the first date, you know, we had talked one day, you know, set up the date, met, and even after the date, you know, end up coming back to my crib and hooking up. Now, she already knew from our phone conversation, you know, all I wanted was casual, and she was cool with that. And then even on a date, you know, we're just reiterating, because I've been in situations before where it's like I've said that and then get on a date and it's like almost like a shock to them. Well, I wasn't really looking for that. So she was cool with it. So we come back to my place, hook up. Afterwards, like right after, she's like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with, you know, sharing. I don't share well. I'm thinking like, you knew that going in.
Right.
I don't know. Have y'all experienced that before, where a girl's like cool with it, but then afterwards it's like, you know, I don't know if I can do the whole sharing thing.
Yeah. So what you say? You actually smashed?
Yeah. We went out, met. You know, that's the day we met.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of times what happened with that is that what's going on is that it's good to her. You understand? She realizes that you got good dick game, or you got good sex game, or she feels a certain way, because let me tell you something about sex. Sometimes, and especially with females, right? There are different levels to sex, because you can have sex with somebody and it's just an activity where it feels good, we both nut, and then we keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? And then there's other times, especially with females, and sometimes with guys too, but whoever's more emotional or in a certain emotional state, what will happen is there's a level of vulnerability that comes into play during the sex. You understand? Either the vulnerability, or there's a level of pleasure that comes into the sex where it fucks with her on a certain level, where you're not just fucking her pussy, you're fucking her mind, you're fucking her heart, right? So she feels it more deeply than just the penetration of her vagina. She feels it to a certain extent where it's like, oh shit, if I fuck this nigga again, I'm gonna fall in love. I could feel it. You got that happens to some women, and again, I'm sure that happened to some niggas. Like you heard the nigga, the Migos niggas. If I fuck her one time, you know, I'm a piper. Fuck her 2 times, I'm a wifer. Fuck her 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, so chicks could tell from the beginning, especially from that first fuck, like, God damn, this nigga could fuck the shit out of me. Like, his dick fits perfectly. And she can't fathom you sharing that good fit with another chick. You understand? Even though she knew all the information going in, what's happening is that her emotional, her emotional conscience after the sexual act has now been elevated to another level where it's like, nah, I don't think I could share this nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
See, let me tell you something. Real quick. Sometimes you can't control this, but there's one thing you have to do. If you a player and you really know that you about casual shit, you really gotta be straight business with the shit, bro. Like you can't look these bitches in the eye while you fucking them. Like you gotta just fuck them real good, and then get up off them and start putting on your clothes immediately. No pillow talk. Like it's certain things that once you do them, you can't undo them with these chicks. You understand? Right. Because most women, even when they say that they're cool with just casual, most women are still looking for an emotional connection.
Right.
So whenever you do anything beyond just bop, 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 all right, put on your clothes and get the fuck out of here. As soon as you do anything more than that, bro, and like I said, sometimes it goes even beyond your control. Sometimes you can follow all the rules. You could keep it straight business, fuck him real good, start putting on your clothes, and she just looking at you like, God damn, this nigga.
Right.
You understand? So you know, you have to like really figure out a way to be very direct and, you know, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because these chicks want emotional connections.
Right. Nah, that's real talk.
Yeah, it wasn't even with pillow talk or nothing. It was like literally right after, as she's getting dressed, like, I don't know if I could do the whole sharing thing, because she liked the fact that when I set up the date, you know, I set up the time, date, and place. You know, we got there, had good conversation, and was, you know, we're talking. It was just like, look, you know, you want to come back to the crib? Let's not bullshit. Let's do this. She comes over, we do the thing, and then right after, like, I don't know if I can do the whole sharing thing.
Yeah, it'll happen. I had a chick like that once. We fucked on the first date, and on top of that, I made this nervous because she told me she was nervous, and I said, "All right, you wanna kiss?" And she said, "Oh, I still feel nervous. I'm gonna go back to my crib." And she was like, "Yeah," and we did all that, and we was and the sex was good to her. She was ranting and raving about, you know, how many times she orgasmed and all of this shit. And she said, "Oh man!" And when I was dropping her off, she said to me, "She said, I guess I'm on your team." Because she knew I told her that I was on my casual shit, that I had multiple women dealing with, whatever. And she said, well, I guess she said it to me unprovoked, bro. She said, I guess I'm on your team. I said, all right, cool. Then I'll give you a call and we can hang out again real soon. Right. Next time I go to call this bitch, she blocked the nigga. You see what I'm saying? And I thought I was totally upfront. The sex was good. And even she said out her mouth, I'm on your team, meaning she was down with being a part of the rotation, right? But then when I call her back for the next date, she's blocking me. So I'm like, hey, what else can I do after that? There's nothing else I could do after that.
Right. So another question I have, it seems like, you know, I'm having like, you know, a lot of success lately with meeting girls, you know, hooking up, doing the casual thing.
Right.
Then the other issue I'm coming to is where like women see, you know, on the profile, maybe they don't read it at first, but, you know, we get to talking to a person online, go to get the number. Then they're like, oh, I went back and read your profile. You're only looking for casual. Then they get into this rant about like, oh, only weak guys want casual. Like,
yeah,
out here, y'all don't want to, you know, take what it takes to commit, to talk. And it's just like, where the fuck did this come from? You know,
don't worry about that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's their weak attempt to try to shame you into, because it's like, because their game is weak. See, listen, man, yo, there's so many people whose game is so fucking weak. It's disgusting. Listen, y'all niggas think dudes' game is weak out here. There's a lot of chicks out here whose game is weak. There's a lot, but this is what I've always said. You got dudes, you got women whose game is weak, but you got dudes whose game is weak. But what's weird is I feel like women's game who's weak is a little stronger than guys' game is who's weak, because guys whose game is weak usually fall for the chicks whose game is weak. So a guy whose game is weak would have fell for that shit about, oh, you guys just want sex and you don't want anything serious and blah, blah, blah. I remember I was on a date with a chick one time. She tried to do some slick shit like that. Because I said to her, I said, yo, how's your Tinder situation, you know, popping off with these guys you're dating out here, right? She was like, oh, it's okay, but you know what, Rich? She's like, you know what really pisses me off? She's like, you know, guys that just like want to have sex so quickly. And I was like, well, listen, I'm about to piss you off. I'm trying to get it in. You feel what I'm saying? So they always come with that shit because they know that, because this is the thing. Women don't have a problem fucking the guys they want to fuck. Meaning that if a guy they wants to fuck is like, let's do some casual, they're like, cool, right? Then when they're ready for the guy they want to have something more with, they don't want you to make it casual. They want you to be on their time and make it more than casual. So that's why they come at you with, why you just want to fuck, even though she was just fucking some dude last night that she met off of Tinder. You understand? But when it comes to you and she really likes you and sees more in you, then she's like, oh, but I want you to be about something more. So she wants whatever she wants when she wants it. And then on top of that, what happens is that there's been guys who she wanted as a long-term thing, who she thought it was going to be a long-term thing, and them niggas just fucked the shit out of her and kept it moving. And now she's upset. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's what I figured, because I've been, like I said, getting both ends of the spectrum, where it's like, oh, having good success with women that are down, but then I'm getting, like, on the other end, all these other ones like, oh, and you're 42 and you only want casual, like, aren't you too little old for that? I'm like, I didn't know there was a time where I had to just settle down because I'm turning a certain age.
Right. That's what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they interested in. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. When them bitches talk that shit, as if they do it in text, do not reply. And if they do it face to face, just be like, "Are you done?" and then move on to the next thing. Like, don't even acknowledge that shit, bro. Don't even acknowledge it, because the only thing that's really happening is that the bitch is throwing a tantrum because she can't get what she wants exactly how she wanted.
Right.
Because she's dealing with a thorough dude. And she's mad as fuck that she don't have what it takes to win you over right now.
Exactly. That's it.
And coupled with that, she's mad as fuck that your commitment and you being in her life is something that she has to earn. You understand?
Right.
She's mad. She's upset. She's like, this nigga probably gonna make me have to cook for him and will do his laundry and I might have to actually do something other than fuck him to keep him in my life.
Right.
And she's upset. That's really the bottom line.
Yeah, so you just got to keep moving from them chicks.
Like, a couple of chicks I messed with, they're like in their mid-20s, and I'm 42. So it was funny because I talked to a couple of, older friends of mine. One was like an ex from college. She's a year older. One, they're both from college, and they're black women. I was telling them, like, oh yeah, talking to a couple of girls in their 20s, like, ooh, you're talking to girls in their 20s. I didn't say they were teenagers. I said in their 20s. Well, what do y'all have in common, or why do you want to get with such young girls? I'm like, what difference does it make? It seems like older women have an issue when men are talking to younger girls. Have y'all experienced that too?
Yeah, of course. Well, that's the thing. Women. I was on the Clubhouse app the other day, right? And this chick said, a guy shouldn't be dating if he has no intentions of looking for a wife or a girlfriend or some shit. What the fuck are you talking about? And see, the reason why they say all these type of things is because they're coming from their perspective. You know who these women sound like, though? They sound like niggas that say it's all about looks. You understand what I'm saying? They sound like niggas that say it's all about money and status, because again, everybody's coming from their perspective, not knowing the other side of the story or not knowing the other situation. So they're looking at it like they're coming at you with all this stuff because that's what they want from you. But they don't realize, because they're like, oh, well, what do you have in common with a girl who's, well, yeah, I might not even have anything in common with a 21-year-old, but I don't need to have anything in common for me to fucking get her to suck my dick. You understand what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. Right. You see what I mean? But they're not looking at it that way because they're women and they're getting older and they just want, listen, it's terrible. But what most people don't realize is most people are extremely, like, we're so self-centered. This is like everybody. We're so self-centered because we want things when we want our things and we want it how we want it. And there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is, though, is that when you're trying to get other people to conform to what you want instead of going out there to get what you want. This is why niggas is waiting around for choosing signals, because they want the woman to just conform to what they want, which is, I want a girl to just check me out and look at me and smile at me so that I could feel safe and feel like I'm in a safe space to go and approach her. You understand? Instead of going out and just finding women that actually want them and actually are into them and approaching those girls and making it happen. So this is why women, they're like, oh, well, I don't want you to want no 20-year-old chick because I'm 35 years old and I'm looking to get married. So you should just give me what I want, instead of her finding a guy who's going to want to marry her 35-year-old ass. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. You see what I mean? It's crazy. So yeah, with those chicks, you can't really like it. And this is the key thing. A lot of these women you just got to ignore, truthfully.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
You got to tell them, oh, bro, sorry, baby. You thought that was you thought that was your business. Oh, you thought you could actually tell me what to do. Oh, you thought your opinion mattered.
Right.
Man, you can't be taught. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. you can't let none of what these women talk about affect nothing that you're doing.
Right.
Nothing. Even your main joint.
Mm-hmm.
Even your main joint. You still, again, if she's your main chick, you can take what she has to say into consideration.
Right.
And you can dissect it on a logical level and see what happens.
Mm.
But most of these chicks, bro, not much that they have to say really means anything, because all they doing is talking about their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them are simply angry that they don't have what it takes to actually keep a dude. Period.
Right. Facts.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't. Because one, my ex from college, she just got out of a 3-year relationship with a dude that she should have never been with, because she said she was turning 40 and she thought this was her last chance. The other girls in her 40s had married to a guy and admitted to me he's not even her first choice.
Mm.
So I didn't take anything what they said, seriously.
Right. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. You just gotta just focus on the chicks who's gonna comply with whatever you're trying to do. And that's that, because all the other stuff is just noise. You understand? All the other stuff is just like wasted energy and just a bunch of attention whoring and nonsense. This is like, and that's the thing, is that when you have game, you're able to peep this out and see this. You understand what I'm saying? And then you see it real clearly, and then you know what? I don't even need to waste time with this woman because she wants some bullshit. She ain't really doing what I'm trying to do, so I'm gonna keep it moving. And then that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, definitely, man, I appreciate, the game as always. That's why I keep following y'all, because the stuff you guys have talked about, I've seen it play out, in my life, and obviously through you all and with other callers. And it works. Like you said, if you just, follow it, put in the time and dedication to do it, it works.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, bro. Real talk.
All right.
Real talk.
All right. Peace, bro.
All right, man. Peace. All right. So we're going to go another maybe 20 minutes and we're going to head up out of here. Let's go to 510. 510.
Hello?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's good? This is Infinite Ism out of Oakland.
What's good, bro? I ain't hear from you in a minute. What's going on with your fam?
Hey, man, I'm doing well. Hey, I still keep listening to your show, but every time I try to call in, I never get a chance to get through. But yeah, I went ahead and donated on the PayPal as well too.
Appreciate the donation, and Dios in the chat. If you want to donate, click that link at the top of the chat. It's pinned. You feel what I'm saying? But what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, I just want to call in and just thank y'all brothers, man, for the work that y'all putting in, and also, man, for saving me so much time in my life, bro. Like, when it comes to dealing with women, when it comes to dealing with people, man, y'all saved me so much valuable time where I could just put all that time into like my business, my health, and everything, bro. I just had to call in and thank y'all, brothers.
Nah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that. That's why we do this, because it's like we want guys to know, man, like, like this. See, when you understand game, it's easier to get everything in your life, situated, handled, understand where you want to go, what you want to do, what's going to be beneficial to you, what's not going to be beneficial to you. All of these things, it just helps you out, because when dudes be living in this fantasy world, or they're just like worried about shit that don't mean nothing, it's like they run around in a circle and then they don't, you waste a lot of fucking time. It's crazy.
Thanks.
And you waste a lot of time, and the thing is, because I just turned 30, so I'm about I think maybe 9-10 years younger than y'all.
Right.
So y'all got 9-10 years of experience, right? So y'all already dealt with a lot of shit that probably I've never experienced. So I could just shut the fuck up and be like, hold on, let me shut my young ass up and go ahead and listen to these brothers. And this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do for a living. I don't understand some of these dudes that be calling in. And, they'll be arguing with y'all and everything. And I'm like, bro, this is what they do.
No, it's, what it is? It's weird, bro. I just did a video the other day about that, man. I'm like, a lot of cats that don't understand this, they like, this is what annoys me. And let me just say this for anybody who's thinking about coaching. You understand what I'm saying? Or getting coached or whatever. I'll get people who want coaching from me, right? Or, and again, this is no disrespect to anybody that's trying to make it happen, right?
My bad, sorry.
I was like, what is that? Okay. Nah, it's no disrespect to him, but I'll get somebody, for example, I get somebody who will come to me to coaching, and they'll say, hey, I need help with A, B, and C, right? So I say, okay, cool. Do D, E, and F. I need you to do D, E, and F. That's what I'm giving you to do. That's your homework, right? Then they'll come back to me and they'll say, oh, well, I don't think that D, E, and F is going to work. So I just didn't try that. I tried this other thing.
Right.
But it's not working. And I'm like, bruh, why are you understand what I'm saying? Like, they won't do certain things because they think they know better. But I'm like, if you knew better, you wouldn't be coming to me. You understand what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. But a lot of dudes do this, and they'll be fucking, scared to actually take the advice, because a lot of the advice truly and is that you actually got to take action, and a lot of people don't want to take action. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to put in the work whatsoever.
Right.
They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to get rejected. They don't want to get laughed at or whatever. It's funny because it'd be a lot of times I'll put my partners on your videos, right? And I'm starting to notice, like, I used to be like, yeah, this and that shit, whatever. But now it's like, nah, these ain't shit.
Right. Exactly. That's facts. And you gotta understand.
It's been times where like I'll try to explain like what a female's doing to a dude. Let's say if he's in a situation where he's not getting the results that he wants, and I'll like give him like the raw truth, like, look, she over here trying to get stability from you,
right?
Because she got some side dick. You probably got plenty of side dick. It's just when it comes to you, she just trying to get that stability. And they'll be dudes like, why are you talking about women like that? Yada yada yada. And they'll damn near defend and try to fight for them. And I'm like,
right,
bro, I was just trying to give you some advice. But and that's another thing too, where y'all save me some time. I see that y'all brothers, y'all over here sharp as fuck, and this be people over here debating y'all. And I'm like, shit, if they over here debating y'all, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I just be walking past motherfuckers like, I'm like, shit, they don't want the game, man. I just walk the fuck away all the time.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta get to the point where I realize you can't save everybody. They just gonna have to fall off the cliff. You understand what I'm saying? And call it a day. You know what I mean? That it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this is what you do. Obviously, this is something that you love, and I'm pretty sure since you love it, this is unconditional for you. I know for me, I'm just trying to get my results and keep it pushing, but there's been times where I've tried to like educate and try to help out some friends, and I've noticed, man, it's like men out here, a lot of men ain't shit. No, damn, they're trying to fight you over this shit.
Right, exactly.
So you be like, bro, like, hey, you're like, oh, why you talking bad about women? You misogynist, and yada yada yada, and you're like, and I'm in Oakland, California. This is like the land of the game. So I'm like, if it's bad out here, shit, I could have.
Wait. You from Oakland, where Too Short came from?
Just walk the fuck away.
You from Oakland, where Too Short come from?
Too Short, Mac Dre, E40, and a lot of these dudes don't want to hear that shit.
They don't
want to hear that shit. Generation. They don't want to hear that shit.
That's crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, these new niggas out here, I don't know, man. It's weirdos. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, bro, what it is that dudes is just gonna have to repeat. They're gonna have to get left back. Just like in school, when you don't study and then you fail the test, you get left back. That's all that happens.
Right.
Because this is the thing. You're going to have to pass the class to get to the next stage. So when niggas is out here fucking crying about, oh, I can't get a girl and chicks is playing me and this and this and that, they're going to keep getting played. They're going to keep being, in a situation where they ain't getting the chicks or the chicks that they want. The shit's going to keep happening until they get to the point where they say, you know what, enough is enough. I hit rock bottom. I don't want to be on some stupid shit no more. You understand? So the thing is, a lot of times these dudes, they keep going through the same cycle and they don't get it until it's too late for a lot of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't get it. And then it's just like, man, you know what I mean? So it just is what it is. But, the people who actually, if the people who are actually about it, they're going to make progress. The people who aren't, they just going to be sitting by the wayside, and that's what it's going to be. You understand what I'm saying? Crazy.
100%, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'm finna I'm finna go ahead and buy that Game King. I haven't watched it yet, but I already know it's official. So go ahead and get that. Man, thank y'all for everything. Keep doing what y'all do.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call,
bro. Yeah, go get that shit now, bro. You need to watch that shit right away.
Appreciate it, bro. Who is these goofy niggas in the chat talking about who this Shakito? The title of your video sounds real clownish. Is this the guy with the fucking anime avatar, nigga? Nigga, don't come to me with no anime avatar talking shit. Oh man. You said, Mr. Locar, what if you're so rich and still get played? Rich dudes get played every day, right? Nigga, they getting played by the chick being there with them in the first place.
Shout out to Scottie Pippen. Shout out to DJ Academics.
Right. Rich dudes get played all the time.
Shout out to Dr. Dre.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, they get played all the time. But let's go to 240 real quick and we gonna head up out of here. So 240, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's going on, Lucario and Miles? This is Matt from the DMV. I just donated on PayPal, and I put Matt from the DMV.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, bro.
What's going on with you?
Cool, man. Well, I love the show as always. I've called in a couple of times, but I want to touch on how comfortable these women are in disrespect when it comes to men. And I can say, because sometimes, like you all were talking earlier in the show, like you can set the precedent that you ain't the man to be played with, and they still try you anyway. You see where I'm coming from? So a lot of times it's just because that's their first instinct, and they're just so comfortable in it. They're just going to disrespect every man, and they can't even tell the difference between the man that they should do that with and the one that they shouldn't.
Right
now, that puts you in a position where you're consistently letting women go. Like, for example, I can say over the last 2 weeks, I've had at least 5 to 6 women, and these are bad, red bone, long hair, the type that are celebrated in the Black community. Bad chicks try to come back to me after they disrespected.
Right.
And I was just like, and I hit all of them. And I hit all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was just, I was perplexed by how comfortable they were after exhibiting extreme disrespect with me, how comfortable they were to come back. So I'm saying that to say, it's nothing. A lot of times, you can be thorough, you can be no nonsense, you can be a top tier guy, and they still want to try you. But it's just a matter of, do you respect yourself enough to get and keep them out of your space when they come back, man?
Right. That's what it is. Because, chicks will try you regardless if they on some bullshit. It's just that a lot of dudes, what they do is they'll keep the woman around. That's the stupid shit. Or they'll keep trying to get with the girl, or they'll keep entertaining the girl. That's the issue. So once you realize she's on bullshit, that's when you got to charge her. You understand? Immediately. And so unfortunately, a lot of dudes, they can't do that because they're like, oh, but she bad though. I want to try to get with her. I want to try to see. And then so that's the thing that causes a lot of the issues when they keep the chick around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does, man. And it's something I've seen, because I would be what they would describe like the top level guy, public figure, I'm 6'5", I'm in shape,
right,
and all that good stuff. The type of man that women just gravitate towards me. So it's always been that way.
Right.
But what I'm seeing, man, I'm seeing some real shit, man. I want to say real quick. What I'm seeing is that women judge themselves by the man that wants to be with them, not sexually, but actually wants to be in a relationship and married with them, or the man that they can disrespect consistently and he sticks around for it. So what I believe that what these women are having conversations amongst themselves, I believe since so few men actually want to, be with a lot of women, I believe that the main conversation is the highest caliber man that they can disrespect and he's sticking around for it. And that's how they solidify themselves as far as their value and within the group. Because I'm having these experiences, and it's, I'm meeting women with like a baseline of respect, and the disrespect is just so consistent. So it has to be a thing of, they're trying to level up by disrespecting me and see if I stick around for it. Then in their mind, they've upped the notch, and they have a new precedent within their hierarchy of women too, Right. Because
the thing is, and also too, you got to understand that a lot of women want to disrespect and get like a beta male type of dude or a guy who's on some BS to sort of just go along with her shit. Because that means that she doesn't have to upgrade her own self in order to keep a guy who's on point interested. You see what I'm saying? Because it's easier for her to get a guy who has low self-esteem to chase her than it is for her to chase a guy who is actually on point. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just the path of least resistance. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue.
Yeah.
That's the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of times a lot of times they want to dominate every man. It's really on some like narcissistic type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, even if the man is on point and this and that, like in their mind, they know they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and it's just like their value is breaking men down. And that's their identity. So they'll get the man that's on point, and even if he's coming at them on some consistent, respectful shit, like their goal is to still break him down.
Right.
You know, and that's what I'm consistently seeing. But of course, like you said, it's up to the man of whether he's going to stick around for that or not. That's, you know, it's not about them. It's about how you see yourself, and that's some control keeping it.
Facts. That's real talk, bro. But yo, man, we appreciate the call. We appreciate you dropping that game, my brother. You feel me?
Hey, I feel y'all too, man. Y'all the best in the game, man.
Appreciate it, bro. I'ma holla.
Thanks, bro. Have a good one.
All right, let's get this last call and then we are out of here. 805. 805, what's going on?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's going on?
Well, my question is...
Hold on. Did you donate?
I donated $4 on Cash App.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the donation. So what's good with you?
Well, I don't understand why some women cause you could say I'm like a sweet guy or kind, but I don't get like why they're attracted to me. I thought they were like attracted to like dominant people. Yeah, that's pretty much my question.
You're saying, what's the question?
Like you could say I'm a sweet guy, and I don't understand why like they see me attractive.
I don't know what you're saying. You're saying you're a sweet guy? Is that what?
Ask the question. What is the question?
What's the question?
Say your question. Just say the question.
Well, that was my question. Like, why are they attracted to me?
You said, why are women attracted to you?
Yeah. Like, I thought they were like, like leaders, because I'm not much of a leader. I don't know.
Wait, how many women are you fucking right now?
Well, none right now, but I'm just like, because I don't really know them that much. I'm trying to know, because like.
Wait, so what? So what makes? Wait, hold on. Wait. What makes you think women are attracted to you?
Well, they like smile at me and they like try to talk to me and stuff.
When? Where?
Like, for example, one time I went to a store and I was just talking, and then I heard her say to a friend, "Oh, I like him," and I'm like, "What?" And then I don't know, I just found it weird because, like, yeah.
Wait. So you was in a store.
Stupid question.
Hold on. You was in a store and you heard some girl say to her friend that she likes you.
Yeah, like sees me attractive, and if she should get my number, and then I was like, and then like other instances, like for example, I was in school, and then like they would want to help me, so they would want to talk to me all the time.
Sir, do you know what do you know what the definition of delusional is?
Well, I probably am, but I just want to know an answer.
I can't give you an answer because what you're saying isn't happening. It's not true. Because you're asking why a woman attracted to you. I just asked you how many chicks you're fucking. You said 0. So what? So why are you not okay? Why are you not having sex with these women that are attracted to you?
Cause I don't know. Cause in the past I had bad. It's by my fault. I had bad results.
Oh, where are you from, bro? Where are you from?
Yeah. And then what?
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Mexico, but I'm in the United States right now.
Oh, okay.
And so why aren't you? How come you haven't had sex with these women who are attracted to you? When's the last time you went on a date?
Well, 3 years ago, but
3 years ago.
like
Why?
after that situation, I had trauma. I had trauma opening up to people
Oh.
and women too.
Okay, so then that's a different story then, because you're saying why are these women attracted to you? You're talking about some other thing. This is you got to talk about what's actually happening.
I think you need therapy. You shouldn't be talking to us. You need to be talking to a therapist, bro.
Right.
If you had trauma dealing with women and stuff, you need to talk to a therapist. We're not therapists.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, man. Good luck, bro. Thanks for calling.
All right, man. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so guys, listen. That's the end. Listen, I'm actually going to be on a Mr. Man in Action show today at 5:00. So make sure you guys tune into that. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Do it! And make sure you guys go to mrlucario.com to get the Game Kings documentary. Do it! And make sure that you guys check out the patreon.com/Mr. Lucario to get the Bad Boy show, and patreon.com/The Confidence Show to get the Confidence Show. Do it! Okay, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit go down. Anything else?
Nah, man, Miles in the game on Instagram, and Miles Cunningham YouTube, and we still got the Bad Boy contest going, so get on the Bad Boy membership if you want to qualify for the Bad Boy contest.
Facts. So make sure you guys go to Instagram, hit me up at Real Mr. Lucario. That's REAL Mr. Lucario. Hit up on there. You feel what I'm saying? So we can get that shit cracking. And that's pretty much it. We out of here, people. Remember, the truth is inside you.